In this video, I'm going to show you how to add the front wing to your F1 car. To begin, we're going to find the plane in the center of our vehicle, which once more is the YZ plane. So we're going to right click on that and then turn on our visibility. Then we're going to create a sketch on this by right clicking and hit new sketch. As you can see, the car has now rotated off to the side here and down below. I prefer to draw mine with it up like this, so I'm going to just flip it around. Now, in order to place my drawing here, I'm going to also change the visual style so I can see the wireframe version of my car. And I will do that by going to View, Visual Style, and then click on the wireframe. So now I'm going to start by adding again some construction lines in here. So I'll go back to my sketch tab here and I will click on construction and line, and now I'm going to draw one in here, and I'm going to dimension that from my origin about 5 millimeters. That is going to represent the front of my wing, my front wing. So now I only want my front wing to be about 5 millimeters in general, so I'm going to use my offset tool and then offset this and dimension it to 5 millimeters. So now I have the length of the overall length of my front wing. So now I'm going to also place another line in, a construction line, about through the center, right there, just to give myself a starting point for my wing. So now that I have my construction lines, I'm going to go ahead and start my drawing. I've made myself an intersection here from which to start. So I'm going to go ahead and create a circle here and draw it probably right about the size of my body here. Now you can see that when I drew that circle, it came in as a hashed line, which means it's a construction line. So once again, I forgot to change my drawings from construction into model, so I'm going to simply fix that by clicking on it and then unchecking the construction box. So here I have my starting point for my front wing. Now I need to make myself an ending point, which is going to be somewhere on this line here. So again, I'm just going to offset my construction line here up, and then I'm going to dimension it to where I want it to be. So I'm going to actually want it to be 1 millimeter high, so I'm making my slope go from here on up. So now what I'll do is I will draw another circle, only one just a little bit smaller. So I'll go probably about 0.5 millimeters here. And then again change it off construction. And now I'm going to just create an arc between the points. So you can see I click down here right where my construction line intersects my circle, and same thing here. I'm just going to angle that slightly down this way until right about there. And then I'm going to do the same thing at the top. So I will click there and at that tangent point and just kind of make that one more flat, like so. And once more, they are still construction, so I'm going to flip them over. Okay. Now I'm going to trim away the insides of my two circles here by using my trim tool. And here. And at this point, I'm ready to finish my sketch. And now if you take a look at this, you can see that that drawing is right in the middle of my vehicle, which is what I wanted it to do. So now I'm going to hit my extrude button and select that figure I just drew. And then I'm going to change my extrude style from direction 1 to the symmetrical direction, which will extrude it both ways, and then change it to my overall total width of 30 millimeters. So I'm going to change it from 20 to 30, and then hit OK. And now I'll change my visual style back by going to View, and then make it the shaded with edges, and you can see I now have my front wing on my car. So there we go. You can follow the similar steps to add a back wing or to do any other kind of trimming to your car that you would like.